Assalamu alaikum everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm here in the Anantara, the Market Hotel here in Dublin, and as per usual I want to give you guys a review of the hotel and I'll review about Dublin itself as a city because obviously this is my first time here as well. So yeah, let's get straight into it. First up, we arrived quite late into the hotel, around 11 p.m, and I have to say the hotel staff are very friendly. Of course it's a 5-star hotel, so you expect nothing less. So when we arrived, we were welcomed, our luggages were taken, and we were able to check in within like 2 minutes, right? The reception, very speedy, very responsive, so that was really good. And then we walked into our room, which was on the first floor, and I have to say, we were both very pleasantly surprised by the room itself. A very nice toilet as well. Like there's a bath, there's a shower, there's even like a really nice toilet area as well. So yeah, amazing stuff here. And the room itself is very nice. You know, we've got the double bed or king size bed, or even like a, I don't even know, maybe it's bigger than the king. It's pretty large. You've got like the mini bar, you've got the lock, the TV, you've got like the safe as well. So you know, per standards. And obviously you can see here in the background, you know, the decoration is also very nice. And on about the TV, I have to say this TV has Chromecast, so you can cast stuff from your phone onto the TV directly, which is the first for me since I've been traveling around. So yeah, that's really great to see. Next up, I have to talk about the breakfast. Hotel breakfast is actually nice. They give you a menu each time you go there, so you can choose items from the menu and they prepare it and give it to you. There's also a buffet as well. So whilst you're waiting for your menu items to come, you can go to the buffet and get stuff. But the only thing about the hotel breakfast is it is quite repetitive. So the menu's the same every day, and the buffet items are mostly the same. So yeah, being a week here now, I'm kind of getting a bit bored of the breakfast. So yeah, that's the only thing to note there. But service top notch, very fast, responsive. Staff members as well, always trying to make sure you're all right. Next up, I want to talk about the facilities. So this hotel has a spa, it has swimming pool, it has hot tub, sauna and steam room, and also a 24/7 gym as well. So the real nice thing I like about the swimming pool and the jacuzzi and the sauna and stuff is that it's open until 9:30 p.m. every day. So say you're at work and you know you finish late, you can still have that time to come along and use these facilities, which is really great. And they're also really clean as well. Like I haven't seen any there. They're very well maintained. There's towels, bathrobes, everything you need is there basically. So yeah, top notch hotel spa facilities. The gym as well, very good, 24/7. Anytime you need to go to the gym, you can just go there as well. Next up, the Marco Hotel also has a rooftop bar. So at the rooftop, you got a nice view of the whole of Dublin. I have to say the drinks are quite expensive. Like for example, we paid like £5 for orange juice, very expensive for just a glass. So yeah, just be careful of that. But the views are really nice, and they give you some nice pretzels as well to eat. Next, what I want to mention is that this hotel is actually in the Grand Canal area of Dublin. So this whole area, right, is all like apartments, hotels, and like the big office buildings for the tech companies such as like Google, pretty sure LinkedIn, and all these companies are here. So this place here, this area, seems a bit like unoriginal to me because probably 40 years ago none of it existed. It's not the real Dublin, and it's only since these companies created their headquarters here that it then led to, you know, these hotels, these apartment blocks being created in this area, which kind of makes it look a bit like odd because, you know, it's not the real Dublin. So that's just to note on that, which goes on to mention about Dublin City as a whole. So Dublin City, I have to say, is quite a small city relative to the other cities. So the airport to this hotel only took about 25-30 minutes by Uber, so relatively fast. And also what I want to mention is you can walk to the city centre in about half an hour as well. So no issues there whatsoever, you know, very speedy. You can just walk there. And Ubers, I have to say, are a bit pricey if you want to take trips in the city. So yeah, just be wary of that. So the city itself, I have to say, is quite pricey. Like, you know, it's an expensive city due to the fact that, you know, you've got all these like headquarters of global companies here. So it's like kind of boosted the prices of like apartments, food, items, everything. It's quite pricey, I have to say. And, you know, it is diverse. That's another important factor because of, you know, all these employees coming along. You know, the area itself is quite diverse. You walk down the street, you see people of different skin color, languages, everything basically. So yeah, that's a nice thing. Dublin is quite a diverse city, especially in the city area and the Grand Canal area itself. Next up, as Muslims, what I'd recommend is there's actually not that many halal options that we could actually find. So some of them included like Rotana City, which is a Lebanese restaurant, and then Quick Peri Peri and Pizza. I think that one was our top one because it's on Uber Eats, and the burgers are really nice, halal, fresh, and the delivery times are really quick as well. So I'd really recommend that one if you're staying in Dublin. So yeah, that's the thing. Maybe because there's not that many Muslims in Dublin itself that there aren't that many options, but I'm guessing there probably are more options. We just couldn't find them, unfortunately. But yeah, no, alhamdulillah, I can't complain. The food has been very good so far in Dublin. And the only other thing to note, if you're a Muslim, is that in Dublin, there's a lot of like pubs and alcohol drinking. So it's not really an ideal situation or environment to be in. So yeah, just keep that as a factor in case you're planning to move here as well. Next, today we actually went on a day trip to Howth, so that was really nice because you can take a dart train straight to Howth, and it's a nice area to do a cliff walk. So we walked around the cliff on Howth, and you got to see the Irish Sea. I have to say, a bit scary, walking uphill and then seeing the sea just on the side. So one misstep and you could end up in the sea. Yeah, crazy. But no, very good experience. I'd recommend everyone. Very cheap as well, and not too far away from Dublin itself, from the Grand Canal area. Only takes about 30 minutes on the dart train itself. Finally, a bit about the public transport. Like I mentioned, you can walk everywhere in Dublin. The only thing to note is that if you go into the airport, do take an Uber. So Uber is available in Dublin, and it's easy to use as well. It's just like usual in all the other cities. So yeah, I think that kind of brings a wrap to my Anantara the Marca hotel review, and also the Dublin in general. Will I come back here if it's for work? Yeah, I'll come back. For a personal trip or personal holiday, to be honest, I don't think so. I'll probably go to maybe a place that has a few more Muslim friendly, restaurants and that sort of thing as well. But Dublin's a nice place. Close to the UK, so in case you want to go for like a weekend, it's a very viable option for you guys. You can go see the sea, that sort of stuff, explore the city centre as well. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe and share, and as always, comment below if you want if you have any questions about Dublin itself, and peace.